Today we got a good one, chat. I think so. Shit, I hope so. I'm also chill shit today. Hey, if you don't want to watch me react to this shit and you want to watch the video on your own, you can click the link down below in the description. It should be there. If it's not there, then oh well. Today we got mom kidnaps her son, leading to a 8-month manhunt. It took you 8 months to find somebody. Shout out Midway Safety, man. I fuck with their videos for Showski. Let's get in this video though.
On September 3rd, 2024 in Racine, Wisconsin, officers were dispatched to a school where a woman kidnapped her own child so she wouldn't lose custody of him. She flew from Arizona all the way to Wisconsin to attempt to escape the legal consequences. Officers have no idea the amount of trouble she's about to cause them right in front of her own child.
Michaela?
Yes.
I'm Detective Schuster with the Caledonia Police Department. We need to talk. You two need to come outside.
Okay.
You can stay here.
Okay.
Please outside.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
These people the officer asked to step outside are Michaela's parents. Take note that they'll be watching through the door everything that's about to happen.
What's this guy's name?
Name's Carson.
Hi, Carson.
little
I'm Detective Schuster. How are you? Good. Good. We gotta have a conversation. You wanna close that door, LT?
Okay. Hello.
I'm assuming you know what this about.
Huh? Yeah, with the dad and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking,
Can I just
What's
do
going on?
like the assessment I have to do with him?
no. With Carson real quick, would you mind just going in there? Carson, would you mind going with your teacher for a second?
We're gonna go look and we can play a game
So
together, okay?
obviously,
We know.
it sounds like you
Yeah.
missed a court date or something.
In Arizona because they told me that they were gonna take him from me at the courthouse.
Okay.
So I was not gonna fly out there and then have my son be taken from me.
Okay.
I currently have an OP against Connor right now. My mom does too for harassment.
In Wisconsin?
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
Okay, because you missed court, they gave full custody to your ex. So right now,
How is that possible? Because he's like a
Possible.
felon.
There's a court order
because you didn't
for
show
it.
up in court.
Because I never actually got served. I didn't even know about it. It was supposed to be
Well,
over there.
I'm not gonna argue with what's going on in court
So they got full
in
full
Arizona.
custody. So we gotta take you into custody right now.
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. So
No, how is that? No, I
just
cannot do
relax.
that right now.
Relax,
No,
relax.
I can't go into
Let's
custody.
hey, listen,
It's my
Michaela,
son's day. It's my
Michaela,
son's day.
Relax.
No, I'm
relax,
at the school.
Relax.
I have seizures.
Michaela,
No.
you're not listening to me.
No, it's my
Listen,
son's day.
I don't want
I'm
to
not going to
traumatize
jail.
him.
I'm not
You're
going to
gonna
jail.
traumatize
Why am I going
him.
to jail? Why am I going
You're
to jail?
going to traumatize your
what's going
son.
on?
Relax.
No, tell me what's going on.
Relax.
With my
We
mom,
already
please.
told you.
No, why am I
We
going
already
to
told
jail?
you.
No, you can't take her.
Relax.
You can't take her.
Relax.
No, my parents can. You guys. No, you guys can't do that.
Remember that Michaela's parents are observing from right outside. They're about to make a huge mistake.
Stay away. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Hold on.
Back up.
Why they doing all this shit at a school though? Like, bro, y'all could have easily found out where this child live at, my nigga. Like, it gotta be in the school system. Why are we doing all this in the classroom? Even though there's no kids there, but it is a kid there in the closet. He's hearing all this shit. If I hear my mama outside scuffing with the police, nigga, I'm gonna want to see what the fuck going on. I hear screaming, no, niggas yelling and all type of shit. I'm gonna forever remember this day, bro. Now, and on top of that, now I'm finna get on a flight. They finna put him on a flight back to Arizona, my nigga. It's over with. He going with his dad now. Full custody. Maybe that's a good thing, though. I don't know.
Back up. Back up. We are the police. Back up. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I'm getting my glasses.
I don't care. Here. Get out.
You're
now.
not doing
Get out. Get out.
You're not
Thank
doing
you.
Officers now need to inform Michaela about where her son will have to go without her freaking out further.
Relax. We tried to do this peacefully.
I have epilepsy.
Hey,
I'm gonna have a seizure.
call dispatch. We need a marked car here now.
No, why?
All right,
Don't want my
thanks.
son taken. Baby.
Bye.
I will never see him again. You don't
Put your
realize
shoes
this? You don't realize this, sir?
Relax.
I know.
We had this chance. Are these yours?
No, I'll never see my son ever again.
These are hers?
Yeah, I'll never see my
Okay.
son ever again.
Do you have anything else on
Let me
you?
tell you. They
I understand what you're saying. I heard you.
That's your
I heard you.
Shit.
Nobody's contacting
You really ain't gonna. You really don't deserve to see your child. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If the police come and they say they taking my child, I'm gonna remain as peaceful as possible. That's already traumatizing my child. That like, He's getting separated from his parent, going to the police. But on top of that, you doing all this commotion and screaming and shit. I would have just gave my child a kiss on the head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna see you soon. Whatever the fuck going on, we gonna get through this shit. I'm not gonna act like no fucking idiot, cause either way they gonna take the fucking kid. Whether you do this or you go out the right way, but you just traumatizing your own child at this point. Think about it. Your child is locked in a closet right now.
We'll talk about this later. Now's not the time. We tried to do this peacefully,
I know,
and you didn't.
because I'm scared.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
See, I'm sorry, I'm scared, okay?
Well,
I don't want my son. My son has to go with my parents, okay? He cannot go away.
he's not. He's
not-
coming with me.
No, he can't.
He is.
No, he'll freak out.
What do you wanna
He
do?
can't. Please, you guys have to understand the situation, okay? I currently have an
Alright,
OT
explain.
against him, okay? Nobody's told me about this, okay?
We're gonna go to the police department and we're gonna have a conversation about this. Right now, he's a missing child.
No, he isn't.
He's
Yes,
in the
he
system
is.
as a missing child.
Nobody's told me that whatsoever.
That's because you haven't been in contact with court.
Damn, she finna get hit with a kidnapping charge, and it's her baby.
I'm a Wisconsin resident now.
Because you took your son from Arizona without consent.
No, I had a lawyer, and I was allowed to leave the state.
I'm gonna talk to your parents real quick. You hang out here with
Have a
Detective
seat.
Schuster.
This is embarrassing.
Have a seat. Well, we told you.
Nobody told
Sit
me
down.
anything. I'm not
Sit.
talking to anybody.
Man, come on, bro. That's some hoe ass shit, bro. That chair little as hell, my nigga. I might as well sit on the ground, nigga. You damn, bro. The table is at the perfect seat height, bro. This is a little click. You put that grown ass woman in that little ass chair, bro. You dead ass wrong.
Move.
My knees would have been hurting like a motherfucker in that bitch.
Everything's good, okay? Just a little longer. Carson, you should have went to court. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You should have went to court.
But be told that my son was going to be taken from me at court?
Well, he probably wouldn't have been if you had gone to court.
My son cannot be taken from me right now. We're just starting school. We're just doing everything. I'm a good
You
mom.
hear? Well, we need some type
I
of
wonder
work
why
against
they,
her. She's in custody. Things are calm now. She
like,
was
what
fighting,
happened
but
to
things
make
are
the
calm.
dad want full custody? I want to know that.
Give
I
me
want to
somebody
get it
as
in
soon as
teeth,
possible.
bitch.
Sir,
All right, bye.
I'm sorry you seem mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed. I didn't want to do this in front of your kid. I tried very hard not to do this in
Then
front of
why
your
did
kid.
you guys
This
wait
is
for me to-
not what I wanted to
Then
do.
why did you guys meet us at my apartment? I've been there. I've been staying there.
Milwaukee's been to your apartment before.
No, they haven't. Did
Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with you about things that have been done, and we're not going to discuss it here with your kid in the next room. He's going, whether you want him to or not.
Damn.
He is. It's going to happen.
Go to Arizona with them.
He's going to go to Arizona.
No, he can't. He can't.
I'm sorry.
No, he can't. I would never see him again.
We have more information about the aftermath of this incident and
Let's
how Carson's custody rights
go.
were affected.
This
by
what we've
the
been waiting on,
team is
chat.
in direct contact with the father himself. But first, this officer soon runs into some unexpected problems.
There's not much I can do.
They're trying to take it from me. They don't know people that are trying to kidnap him.
There's not much I can do.
Why?
Because my hands are tied. Court order's a court order.
I gotta talk to my mom.
No, we're done with that. I'm not going to give you any of the courtesies.
Why?
Because you fought with us.
What?
Because you fought with us.
I'm sorry.
Hi, this is Schuster from Caledonia. Remember I called earlier? I need an agent to come out to Gifford Elementary. I explained it to the other lady. There is no report. There will be a report. We have a missing and endangered kid from Arizona,
No, he's not endangered. He's not missing.
and I need you guys to come out and take custody of him.
No, no.
Okay, well, now I can't do that right now, but I need someone to come out because there's only two of us and everybody else is on a PI accident.
Would we do this later so I can talk with like the district attorney?
Sure,
Before with them, and I have.
we'll talk about it later, not now,
But my kid can't go with them right now.
not
Chat,
now.
I'm not saying much. I'm just kind of confused. I'm like, there's no backstory to this shit. We just see a lady getting arrested and a kid getting taken from us. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck going on. Like, it's kind of hard who to side with at this point. Like, we never heard the father's side of the story. We never heard why she really lost custody of her child. We never really heard why the court ordered it in the first place. We don't know nothing. We just watching somebody child get taken away from him, bro. Shit, low key sad, nigga.
Not now. I know this is a lot, but we tried very hard not to do this way.
You'll never see me again.
Okay, I'll give you some basic information. What do you need?
More officers now arrive as the officer is still on the phone.
She can go back to the PD, please. I got CPS on the line. They make me make a report now.
Somebody search you already?
Yeah, we patted her down.
But we're not gonna.
You want a rescue squad to come check you out?
No, I just want my son.
Well, if you say you're gonna have a seizure, so I'm telling you right now.
No.
You having a seizure is not gonna help you see them faster, right? Okay. Well, so I wanna know which one is it? Are you fine or are you gonna have a seizure? I don't have much information for you.
Thanks, boss. Carson can come out here, and you can do your assessment if you'd like.
Carson was taken by Child Protective Services and eventually returned to his father back in Arizona. Michaela originally showed up at Carson's school in Arizona and took him to Wisconsin, where she hid for almost 8 months. Statements from the father indicate that Carson was eventually listed as a missing person, and a felony warrant was issued for her arrest out of Arizona, which led to the body cam you just witnessed. The father states that due to her actions, she lost all custody and parenting rights. Interestingly, the school Michaela was attempting to enroll Carson in at the time of her arrest saw that he was listed as a missing person, which caused officers to come out. Wisconsin court records indicate she was extradited back to Arizona. She is presumed innocent, as previously stated. This case was submitted to us by a viewer of the channel. If you have interesting stories you'd like us to cover, you can contact us at this email address.
And what happens in a relationship that drives a person to go from loving parent to kidnapper? Because when people are wrapped up in custody disputes, things tend to go from bad to downright cold and calculated. Because think about it, you have a parent that has totally thrown logic and reason out the window. All they see is what they want, and the more that they attempt to outrun the court's decision, the more they're sealing their own fate. And probably in her mind, flying from Arizona to Wisconsin was done out of love for her child. But as a parent, she should have stopped and truly asked herself, what will be the long-term consequences of my actions? But Michaela's face is what shook me when the detective arrived. She had a nervous and forced smile, which was unnerving to be honest. Because she couldn't keep her face from showing the truth, she started to look scared and worried. And the craziest thing is, cops do have to deal with custody disputes all the time. And it's like watching a movie that you want to stop, but the batteries in the remote died. So you just have to watch this thing play out. And poor Carson has no clue as to what's going on. In his mind, he's just with his mom. And she did explain everything to the officer, so she knew that she was in the wrong. Now in Arizona, they have the custodial interference law, which is when one parent tries to disrupt the child custody rights of the other parent. Examples are limiting the child's contact with the other parent and failing to hand over the child on schedule. Now the kidnapping law is loosely defined as taking the child somewhere in violation of the custody order, whether the parent crosses state lines or merely relocates within the state. And it may be considered kidnapping if the child custody order does not authorize it. And this can get you up to 4 years in prison, probation, and a fine of $150,000. Now at this point, the gravity of the situation is starting to sink in because she's frantic and throwing out reasons that she thinks will prevent the...
Alright, bro, he ain't gonna go over why. This is what I'm saying. Midwest safety, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all shit the bed on this one, bro. I wish this one could have been way better than what it was. Like, if we could have got to see, like, okay, who the bad guy in this situation. Like, we understand in court, right? The dad probably providing evidence that the mom can't really beat. So at this point, she knows she gonna lose, so she just gonna take her child and flee and go run and hide. But like, we want to know the evidence that made her, you know what I'm saying, want to go run and hide. We want the backstory of this shit, not just show up, hey, you Martha, whatever the fuck, yeah, take your son in there, you going to jail, we're taking your son away from you, and they freak out, and then the video's over. Like, we want to be nosy, goddamn Midwest safety. We want to know her first name, last name, middle name, address. We want to know why she was in a court battle anyway. We want to know all that shit. We want to know, was the child being mistreated, or was she just doing some shit that she wasn't supposed to be doing around the child? You know what I'm saying? We want to know if he could barely have clothes on his back, or he was well taken care of. It's just her living conditions wasn't as good as the father's. You know what I'm saying? We want to know why the kid is getting taken, bro. We don't want to just see the arrest happen. We gotta go deeper. But hey, the original link of this video should be in the description. If it ain't there, go to Midwest Safety. The title was Mom Kidnaps Her Son, leading to an 8-month manhunt. Yeah, shit, that's the end of the video. I don't know what the fuck y'all looking at. What y'all still waiting on? I don't know.